Am I live? I guess I am live. Okay. Hey, you guys. So I'm recording this on my phone, obviously, but I just wanted to do a quick live video because it just dawned to me why all of a sudden that Erika Kirk wanted to meet Candace Owens. And I started thinking, and I realized, Candace Owens been doing her investigation for the last 3 months. She's been putting things out there, with the Egyptian planes, how Turning Point USA employees are not acting right. The head of the security of Charlie Kirk, Brian Harpole's been lying. Nothing has been consistent. And when Candace Owens been putting out evidence and proof and asking questions, they try to shut her down, call her crazy, call her a conspiracy theorist. The media just attacked her credibility and everything. And everything that they've been trying to do, nothing has been working. First they ignored her accusations and stuff that she's pointing out, stuff that she's asking questions. They ignored it because they thought that it was just going to go away. Second, the media attacked her. You know what I mean? Attacked her credibility. Oh, the things that she's saying doesn't make any sense. It's not adding up. She got the time zone wrong, etc. When that didn't work, last but not least, they bring Erika Kirk out to do media tour for her husband late book. And when that didn't work, and then the interview did not work with CBS Town Hall, which to me, in my opinion, that was a disaster. I said it previously in my recording that it was pre-recorded. The question was given to her ahead of time. In my opinion, I feel like it was not authentic. It was just, what's the word? It was just, it was scripted, in my opinion. The whole interview was just scripted, pre-performance, not performance, performative. That's the word I was trying to say. It just didn't seem right. You know what I mean? So everything that they were throwing to Candace Owens, it was not working. They were supposed to do that live stream yesterday. I feel like that was just a whole setup. That was just a whole rouge, in my opinion. They had no intention of her doing the live stream. Okay, they wanted her to do it in person. That didn't work for her. Okay, they wanted her to fly into Arizona to do it. That didn't work for her. So she was willing to do it if they live stream, if they sent her a link. They said absolutely not. We're not doing it. So my thing is, if they was not going to do it live with her, she was just going to get the link from somewhere. You know what I mean? Because she knows people from the Turning Point. You know what I mean? She has connections inside that organization. So what she was probably was going to she was going to get the link, hop into that link on that live chat and ask questions. But they didn't want that. They didn't want that. So what they did, they shut it down. And then that's when Erika Kirk sent that tweet message to Candace and asked Candace, can we meet face to face? Can we meet face to face privately and put a pause on the live stream, put a pause on the tweets and everything. This was all MO. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying, Candace Owens was playing chess and Turning Point was playing checkers. They knew they were losing. They knew none of it, their angle, what they were trying to do, didn't make any sense at all. Because people are seeing, the public are seeing that this is not authentic with Erika. And this is not me putting her down or, you know, or anything like that. But I just feel like they use Erika as a grieving widow, thinking that Candace will stop, when sure enough, she was not going to stop. So they had to use their last resort of putting Erika to do all that media press, which that didn't work. It failed because a lot of people were chatting and talking about that it was not authentic. It was just not real. It was very performative. Now, her last resort, because it was not going well on her part, Turning Point thought it was going to, work on their favor, but it was not working on their favor. So she reached out and talked to Candace Owens privately for 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. And the thing I don't like, my input, that Candace Owens giving Erika intel of what she knows. What if she's telling other people from her family from Turning Point? because we can't trust some of these employees and Turning Point. That's the thing I don't like, and that's the thing that was a mistake on Candace point in my opinion, by her revealing some intel to Erika Kirk, because Erika Kirk can just easily tell other people about Candace Owens' intel. But like I said, Candace Owens is not a dummy. Okay, she's a smart woman. I hope and believe that she knows what she's doing. I believe she does know what she's doing. I just feel like Erika is just very trustworthy, and she's naive, that she can't possibly believe, not believe, but she just can't believe, she can't grasp that some people at Turning Point may turn on her. You know what I mean? May turn on her and are doing things shady behind Charlie Kirk's back when he was alive. And the fact of the matter is that she doesn't understand that she's just a pawn. They're just using her because, for her to, put her face out there, to embrace, Charlie Kirk's legacy and stuff like that. But once they don't need her, they might just tell her, listen, we're gonna appoint someone else as CEO at Turning Point organization. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say they're gonna like kill her, but what I'm saying is they're gonna use her for their advantage, and then once they don't need her anymore, they're gonna make a do a quick press conference or a quick release that Erika Kirk has turned down. She turned down the not turned down, but she resigned as CEO, and we're gonna appoint someone else. They're gonna pay her out large money, and then she just be with her babies. You know what I mean? They're just using her as a pawn. They're just using her just for her to be out there when clearly she doesn't know what she's doing. You know what I mean? In my opinion, she's not Charlie Kirk, obviously, but she doesn't know what she's doing, and they're just feeding her to the wolves. You know what I mean? And she's getting backlash. She's getting backlash of all of this. You know what I mean? And which she should be having the time to grieve as a widow, process everything, and be there with her children. And then when the time is right, then she can step up and be CEO. But it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to grasp. And I just feel like they're just, setting her up for failure. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. Let me know what you think about all this. I just wanted to point this out because I was just thinking all day at work, and I'm like, and when I'm not doing anything, I'm a dangerous woman because I tend to think, and this is what came to my mind about this whole situation, that this probably was planned or set up from the whole beginning, you guys, that they had no intention of having Candace Owens do a live stream yesterday. They had none, because they knew in the back of their mind they would have been crushed. It would have been over. I believe it's over for the Turning Point USA. I believe it is, because the lies, the inconsistency. But we're going to wait today. We're going to wait today until Candace Owens go live on her show, and we're going to wait what she's going to present, what the conversation that she had with Erika Kirk, and I hope everything is going to be revealed, because they panic. They panicked. They tried every trick in the book with Candace Owens, and nothing worked. So that's why they were panicking. That's why they tried to do this live stream when they had no intention of doing the live stream with Candace Owens. And the last resort is having Erika have that meeting with Candace Owens yesterday. She even flew to Candace Owens' neck of the woods. Okay, it's not like Candace Owens went to Arizona. Like I said, Erika Kirk got on her private plane and went to Candace Owens' hometown, not hometown, but her place of residence. Okay, to have that 4.5 hour meeting. We're just going to stay tuned and wait to see what's going to happen. And I just wanted to give you my thoughts and my perspective about this whole thing. And we're going to wait and see what Candace Owens have to say. Thank you so much for joining my live stream on my channel. That's it. And I will see you guys later on. Take care and God bless.